Coming off the second corner, Kwiatkowski drove up on the outside of Elliott, made it 3 abreast. Meanwhile, Rusty Wallace trying to get by Kwiatkowski. That was on the inside of Bill Elliott.
First four cars actually have broken away from the rest of the field. There's Bill Elliott and Alan Kwiatkowski running nose to tail. Sterling Marlin behind Alan.
These cars going in these turns at about 200 miles an hour.
This is from Sterling Marlin's viewpoint as he's right behind Alan Kwiatkowski coming down the main straightaway into turn number 1 again. Eric Cope and Morgan Shepherd are nearly side by side. Elliott's car slides up the racetrack a little, and Alan Kwiatkowski moves to the inside.
Eric Cope got a good run going, so does Morgan Shepherd. Here's Kwiatkowski on the inside of Elliott.
2 of the 3 competitors trying to win the win. Actually, 2 of the 6 that have a mathematical shot, but realistically, only about 3 have a shot at winning the title here. Allison, Elliott, and Kwiatkowski.
Yeah, those 3 would just about have to fall out of the race for any of the other 3 to have a shot.
John Kernan has a report on Hut Strickland.
Bob, they've just put Hut into an ambulance. They're going to take him to a nearby hospital to check him out further. Hut is able to stand up. He's alert, but his neck is very stiff. He's complaining of a stiff neck, so they're taking him by ambulance to a local hospital, mostly as a precautionary measure. Now, Brett Bodine is still in the infield medical center. They are checking out him, and we'll update you on Brett's condition as soon as we know more.
So Hut Strickland ends his 1992 season on a very sour note, but he has great hopes for 1993 as he'll be involved with the Junior Johnson team and McDonald's sponsorship for the 93 season. Look at this, Morgan Shepherd.
Ooh, he goes, almost collects Elliott.
He had to get all the way out of the gas.
And here's a lead change. Ernie Irvin, the Kodak Film Chevrolet, has taken the lead from Earnhardt.
Earnhardt's crew chief, Kirk Shelmerdine, has announced his retirement. This will be his final race as crew chief for the Richard Childress team and Dale Earnhardt. He's not going anywhere else. He's retiring from the business. Right now, Earnhardt is second, following Ernie Irvin. And gentlemen, it's very obvious, I think, to everybody that there is so much emotion, there is so much on the line here, that this is going to be an incredible afternoon. And here's evidence of that as Morgan Shepherd got a little sideways.
Same kind of a situation as Brett Bodine and Rick Mast. They go in the corner and there's no air to lean on, no cushion for Morgan Shepherd. That car's on the outside. He loses control, almost loses control, and Elliott had to say, man, and here's the lead change, a replay of the lead change just a moment ago as Ernie Irvin down the front straightaway, position on Earnhardt, takes a spot away.
Ernie continues to hang on to the lead with Earnhardt running in second position. Right behind him, Jeff Bodine is third. Lamonte is in fourth position. Ernie Irvin is 10th in the point standings, so that's the position that Earnhardt wants.
Tell you what, that red car, Jeff Bodine, is gaining on the front too.
Bud Moore's cars always run strong on this racetrack. Remember Morgan Shepherd, let's see, who won in his car here a few years ago? Yeah, Morgan Shepherd did. Yeah,
Ricky Rudd won the race, yeah.
And Morgan Shepherd won here.
There's Napa Field summary, the way the cars crossed the line last lap. Jeff Gordon running in 16th position. Interesting statistic, as we mentioned, that Richard Petty is making his 1185th start in NASCAR Winston Cup competition. If the schedule remains the same at 29 or 30 races, Jeff Gordon will start his 1185th NASCAR Winston Cup race when he is 61 years old. Now, Bill Elliott is side by side with his teammate Sterling Marlin.
Sterling and tells him to back off. I don't think he will.
Junior will not, rather, let's make it Sterling Marlin will not be driving for Junior next year. This is his final race with the Junior Johnson team.
You think it'd be like what Dick Beatty said in the drivers' meeting this morning? Les Richter, the competition director for all of NASCAR, introduced Dick Beatty. Of course, this is Dick Beatty's last race as the competition director for the Winston Cup Series. And he said, no, Beatty was introducing Richter and said, here's my boss. He said, until dark.
There is Davey Allison and Alan Kulwicki.
So this is 1-2. Kulwicki second in the Winston Cup standings. Davey Allison leading. Kulwicki took off like he had a good race car, like he was going to the front. He now is mired down and really can't make the passes.
And Davey's car doesn't appear to be that much affected by the damage in the left rear.
Well, he seems to be able to run with the crowd okay.
There is Bill Elliott and Sterling Marlin. Sterling is 6th, Bill is 7th.
We saw Kulwicki. He was able to get by Ricky Rudd, so he moved up one spot.
5th is Rusty Wallace. 4th is Terry Labonte. 3rd is Jeff Bodine. 2nd is Earnhardt, and the leader is Ernie Irvan. Laps out of 328 have been completed in the Hooters 500 here in Atlanta. We'll be back with more live coverage after this. Okay. Come directly back to Jerry. Okay. All righty.
Is that Derek Cope?
In front of Kulwicki?
Just blew by Kulwicki?
Yep. Three-car battle up front in the Hooters 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the finale of the 92 NASCAR Winston Cup season. Irvin, Dale Earnhardt, and Jeff Bodine are 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. The leader in the points standings, Davey Allison, is back in 11th position. And if points were awarded right now, Allison would emerge as the champion by 20 over Elliott. As Elliott is now running in 6th, Kulwicki 9th, Kyle 13th, Gant 24th, and Mark Martin 22nd, but Mark Martin is on the move.
Yeah, he made a pit stop during that caution flag and was behind a lot of equipment, but he is definitely on the move.
Now we're riding with Mark Martin as he has chased down this pack.
So he started 40th. He's now up to 17th. That's 16th directly in front of him. Let's watch the telemetry as we go down the corner. He's accelerating off the corner, 171. Let's just see what kind of miles per hour he'll run at the end of the straightaway. Mile and a half racetrack, 100.